As 2020 starts coming to an end, Merry Christmas, huh? Thought I'd ride around downtown and see how dead it is with everything closed on Christmas Day and BS with you for a minute. Let's go check it out. Garza Circle, huh? And we're on Chester. So yeah, I got up this morning. I didn't get up. I woke up and I just laid there stewing in my own ugh. I needed a shower bad and I just didn't get up and get moving. Laid around, I think I slept until about 8, which is kind of unusual for me. But rolled over and flipped the phone on and checked my messages and started watching YouTube videos, and I'll tell you, it cracked me up. There's an awful lot of traffic down here for a Christmas Day. Hey guys, whatever, huh? I really wouldn't have thought it'd been this busy. I put a link in the description below. You go watch it if you never heard of it. But Mark and Roxanne from Lad Baby, they did a song this year again for charity, and they once again, number 3, no, third time in a row, they got number 1 in the UK billboards for popular music, for Christmas music. So number 1 song. That's 3 times in a row, 3 years in a row. That's them, the Spice Girls, and the Beatles done that. They were saying. That cracked me up. She just spazzes out, and he's sitting there crying. I can't believe we do that again. They cracked me up. Guy got famous doing like life hack videos, but you know, like goofy ones. Like he's just goofing off. And a few years ago, he says, you know what? I wasn't really shooting to be famous with this stuff. We're just having a good time with it, and ended up being famous. They've been on TV and stuff, and he said, let's do something good with it. Let's do a song, just kind of a parody, and let's do it to benefit charity. And they did, and it worked out good. And 3 years in a row, it's worked out real good. So they're benefiting a food bank, and like I say, there's a description below if you want to go check it out, donate. I downloaded their song. I don't know if it counted towards their being number 1, but I hope it did. That was the whole point. Now I got to go delete that music service because I don't I don't do that. I don't download songs. I listen to Pandora, but I don't I don't have songs on my phone taking up space. Anyway, yeah, I got that app just so I could do that. It's going to cost me $7 a month if I don't shut it off. I was waiting until this was done. Uh-oh, what are we doing? That's Crossroad. No, don't do it. Somebody's not having a good day. That's terrible. Hate to see that they're actually having to work on a day like this, huh? Well, let's skip all that noise and go this way. We float around downtown here a little bit and kind of check out how closed everything is. There's Dagny's. And the Fox. Henley's Photo. I wonder if he still owns that. The guy that owned that, I know. Hopefully he's doing all right. I know he went through a divorce or something like that. Anyway, that's not fun Christmas. Happy Jacks! If you're ever in Bakersfield, that is the best hamburger on the planet. And their sign says open, and the window was open. And I cannot imagine can't imagine that. Being open on Christmas. Damn tempted to go in and get some pie if they got it. A cup of coffee and some pie sounds good, doesn't it? Anyway, yeah, it's been a wild year, hasn't it? American Legion Post. It has been. There goes another ambulance. Just saw their lights come on. That's no bueno. That's whole. Anyway, yeah, as crazy as this year's been, it's coming to a close, and I sure hope things straighten out this next year. At least a little bit. Bump. At least a little bit, because man, oh man. There's my favorite tire shop. Just been something else, hasn't it? Just been something else. One way, don't turn in there. What is this place? We are open. Ming's Cafe and Restaurant. Chinese and American. They're actually open. That is hilarious. I want to go in there and order some dim sum. I'm like, what's that? Wouldn't that be funny? Ooh, what's dim sum? This is Pawn Shop Row down here. In the Mint. These people are probably wondering, why in the hell is he riding down through here again? The Emporium, look for the big red boot. That was a commercial they had playing when I was a little kid. Oh, jeez. Sierra Printers. There's some places that have really made this a lot nicer in some parts of this, right? I'll show you this. This place used to be the Harley Davidson dealership downtown. And they've completely taken that. It used to still have a bar and shield down here on the end, but they've had to replace that. It all weather rots. Chateau. What is that? Huh. There's Cafe Smith, and that's where we started the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, huh? Couple of random children just out walking the dog. That's not something I would be comfortable doing downtown, but letting my kids just wander around. Hopefully the dog is good about keeping the bums at bay. Here we go. I think they built this back in the 50s. I don't know when they built this. This is the convention center. And that hotel got added in the 90s, and then in the early 2000s, or right around 2000, they added the Centennial Gardens. It's a hockey arena, basketball court, all that junk. They do mini football, whatever that football game is. Oops. Didn't mean to set your thing off there, buddy. They call that the Taj Mahal, the county building. Then you got your municipal court. That was built in the 80s, it looks like. We've seen this building before, haven't we? Then your Superior Court, and then I think the Bank of America building is the tallest building in town. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stories tall. There's some modern art. Makes about as much sense as a 3-year-old telling you about rocket science, huh? Hall of Records, that's new. That used to be in the old building down there. That's not new. That's been there for 20 some odd years. Or they updated it, I think. I think the building itself is old. Anyway, yeah, there's just a lot more traffic down here than I really would have thought there would have been. A whole lot more. I hate seeing ambulances going. That's just terrible, right? Anyway, just a quick flight around town, goof off a little bit, get out of the house. It is nice out. Oh, check this out, the bird things. They put these in the bigger cities, and they came here for a while and they took them out, but they put them back again. I think I just noticed that within the last week or so, and it's kind of a limited thing. There's not very many of them, not like they did at first. I don't see any cops or other traffic of any kind. I'm going to say that was a reasonable amount of time, huh? Kind of fibbing if I'm honest, but oh well. Anyway, I don't know. Not much of a video, I guess. I'm really glad the year's almost over. I really hope everybody gets this coof thing out of their head. I hope we can all get past it. There's 3 different strains besides the one that they got a vaccine now, right? There's 3 different strains of it besides that now. So the vaccine's useless. That's awesome. The new ones are even more catchy than the first one, and hopefully they're less deadly. Time will tell. I mean, I don't know. The numbers we're getting on any of this stuff aren't right anyway. They're not accurate, and they've admitted that much. So I'm really glad to see 2020 end. I'm really sorry it was such a miserable year. Hopefully they'll quit being goofy about these lockdowns. I doubt very seriously that they will. Hopefully Trump is able to pull this rigged election crap out of the thing and wash it off and put it back on its feet the right way. No matter what happens there, half of us are going to go, no, that's not right. But I would rather have the half of us that are going to go down the street and burn the Walgreens after looting it say that's not right than the half of us that are going to load all the machine guns and hand grenades up in the car and go and start shooting people. Because, tell you lefty loonies, when your side goes nuts, they burn their own neighborhood down and steal everything out of the local TV shop. You haven't seen our side go nuts yet. And let's pray and hope to God you don't, because we tend to be a little more organized and on it when things like that happen. Just in life in general, right? Your side kind of lays around, doesn't do much, and collects welfare and gets free shit where they can. And our side kind of organizes things, makes people get in line and makes things happen. You know? Hardcore radical makes things happen profitably. So let's hope and pray that your side keeps going nuts and our side keeps our cool, right? Oh, geez. You guys are going to be screwed if they ever... Anyway. There's another ambulance. Oh, man, and a fire truck. I really hope everybody's okay. God, I don't want to see anybody get hurt. Well, no, that's not entirely true. There's a few people I wouldn't mind... I mean, while we're being honest, Bakersfield High School. Anyway, yeah, man, I'm glad this year's almost over. I sure hope this next year straightens out, cuts it out. Just cut it out, man. That would be preferable. Oop, lugged down a little bit, didn't we? Anyway. All right, guys, that's enough of that. I'm going to head for the house, head for the barn, slap this thing together, and I guess the whole point is just Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a good Christmas, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, man, I hope it's a sunshiny, bright, warm-ish, not too warm. Kind of like it is for me here today. Isn't this gorgeous? I don't know what's going on with that. That thing should not be doing that. Anyway. Yeah, hopefully you're having a good one. Even if you don't do Christmas. Hey, there's the gas station we started out at. This thing's getting in the high 30s, I think. Nice, right? And it never got more than 35 before with that high compression engine, and seems to be getting about that now. So it's a good old bike. The guy that bought the Royal Enfield just texted me a little bit ago, and he's happy with that thing. So I'm really glad about that. I was sorry to see it go, but got good reason to do that. It was a fantastic bike for me. It's going to be great for him. He's going to really, he's actually enjoying it right now. He's riding up around the Bay Area, just having a good time. So yeah, good times. Well, all right, guys, that's going to be it for me today. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will catch you on the next one.
Stop. Kitchen, bring food for customer.
Oh, yes, it's a beautiful duck. Yes, it really is. It's but you see,
What?
it's smiling at me.
Okay.